Hi guys, this is Yolanda. Welcome back to the channel if you're returning, and welcome if you are new here. Today is episode 3 of Faith is a Muscle, and we're going to be talking about will you make it out of the wilderness and the different stages that you encounter while in the wilderness. And so episode 1 was God leading us to the wilderness, that intense experience of what will happen to us in the wilderness, that divine deliverance, isolation, and a renewal of our minds. Episode 2 was us experiencing voices of our flesh, hesitation, deception, double-mindedness, us wondering whether or not is this our voice or is this truly God's voice. And so today, will you make it out? Now, will you make it out of the wilderness will completely depend on you. We all have different experiences, different situations that are going on in our lives. We were all led to the wilderness for different reasons, for specific things that God is trying to prune out of us that cannot go with us in our promised land. So there's a lot of pruning, there's a lot of stretching, there's a lot of transformation that is happening in the wilderness. And so will you make it out? We know that God led the children of Israel from Egypt. That journey was meant to be 11 days. It took them 40 years. How long that journey is going to be will completely depend on you. And there are several stages of us when we're in the wilderness. Last video I showed a picture of, and I'll insert it here, where you feel like your body is submerged in a body of water, and this body of water is like the ocean. Feel when you first enter the wilderness. It is an experience where you feel like I'm submerged. I don't have control. I don't know my left from my right. I have good days, bad days. I'm gonna go through various stages of different emotions, of different feelings, a different truth about what you truly believe about God. You're going to experience that stage of grief in a sense, because you're going to be dying to self. God always stretches us and breaks us gracefully with love. So that first stage of just surrendering, yielding to God, your whole body is submerged. And then the second stage is as you continue through the wilderness, as you are going through these, getting this divine revelation, this divine deliverance, God is going to then, you'll feel a sense of you emerging from the water where your eyes are lifted, your head is above the water. So now you can see, now you can hear, now you can speak. And what you speak is going to be the word. What you see is spiritual. What you hear is God's voice. The next thing is, the rest of your body to your waistline is out, because now this part of the experience, that intense experience, is allowing you to truly get the revelation that God is trying to give to you in the wilderness. Now your whole body emerging from the water is going to happen at the point of your crossover. And this may be the most difficult point of your wilderness, because at your crossover, during the time that you cross over, as I said previous in another video, is that the enemy is going to shoot every dart at you that he has, because he doesn't want you to get to your promised land. Take heed to the word of God while you're in the wilderness, and let God be your focal point. Let God be the way that he led you in, and as I said before, he's going to lead you out. But this is only going to happen if you allow God to stretch you, if you allow God to prune you. Really truly understand that the enemy is a defeated foe. He's already prepared your way in the wilderness. So allow God to use you. Allow God to stretch you beyond what you believed about him before. Because in your wilderness, you're going to be getting close to God. You should be getting closer to God, because he's trying to show you. He's trying to get you to the point where you're out of bondage and you're free. You're truly free to enter that promised land and steward what it is that he's trying to get you to, and go through this intense experience. Standing on the word is going to allow us to conquer, to defeat the enemy while in the wilderness.